Alright, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. This slips into the rail here. Underneath these 3 points here, we've got glue, like Sikaflex, which stops it from coming up. So if it comes to this side where I've stripped it, what you can see is this slides into the rail, which I'll get to in a sec. It's pretty straightforward mechanism. Goes up, goes down when it's clean, up and down. Okay, the spring comes around to here. It's inside the copper tube. 1, 2, 3 screws from the other side, and the motor. Take all that off. If you take these 3 screws off, that frees up both sides, and we can get to the good bits. That's this. So as we've seen on this other side here, all this set up, I've set it out on the table here. So we'll just take 1, 2, 3 screws out. That's the 3 along here. If I was to take this screw here, let's screw up the back here. I then take these 2. That's the 2 here. Unscrew this. Take that off. This I didn't unscrew, but there's a plate and a screw for this under all this. Two screws underneath there, hidden by the plastic cover. We slide this out. That's all underneath the cover over here. Everything's under cover. Can lift this up. Can slide this forward all the way. Just 2 plastic clips. Okay. Another point is here. It's a little circlip thing and a couple of little washers. These is what connects onto here, onto this arm. That is connected to the spring that pulls the mechanism. So just take them off, but don't pry it off or anything. Just take them off for now. Anyway. Okay. This spring here is what pulls everything. And mine was broken here, which is why one side was going up and the other side was out of tune and wasn't going at the same time and click and make all sort of sounds. You pull this out. Broken bit there. That's it. That's the whole everything. Your little rubber here could replace that. You can see where it was glued. Anyway, sleeve for the spring here. That spring hooks onto over here. And basically is the guide for the pullback, I'd assume. Anyway, sort of all goes that way and back in reverse. After you take all that apart, the issues are either going to be lubrication up this end, this snaps piece on this end, or trash in any of these rails. Another problem could be this spring could be stretched or full of gunk like this one. But I think that's fine. If that all else failed, it would be everything then, but I'd obviously be starting at the motor, not where I'm at.